Good morning. It is a little after 6 a.m. Last night was a really rough night. Um, it was raining all night. Rowan and I, we slept. Here's Rowan right here. We slept under an overpass. Rocks, hard. Cats coming towards us. A lot of noise, people speeding out in their cars, and then just the cold. It was really, really cold. So we had to get up real early this morning and we had to move. I was freezing. So we're in a donut shop right now. We got a cup of hot coffee, and we're trying to make a plan. And knowing that tonight the temperatures are going to drop into the 30s. I don't think we could stay where we did last night. I don't think I'd make it. So we're trying to come up with a plan. But man, I just can't imagine anybody having to live like this. This is it's not okay. We've got to bring people indoors. So I'll keep everybody posted.
So here we are about 12 hours in. I've just taken off my jacket. We're held up in a donut shop right here. And I've got my stuff kind of strewn out here. I've got my backpack, you can see it here, and a couple of jackets. Right here I got a little bit of Carmex because my lips are so tore up, my beanie. But I can't tell you how cold it was last night. I was laying there and my back was aching. There were stray cats that came and bothered us. Idiots doing burnouts up and down the street, revving their engines. But the biggest problem, beyond even the rocks that we were sleeping on, was just how cold it became. And tonight's going to be even worse. Tonight's going to be about 10 degrees cooler. So we're trying to strategize right now what to do. I'm feeling really dehydrated. I'm feeling incredibly tired. I'm starting to look really, really rough. I can see I'm like puffing up and my throat's sore. My eyes feel like they've got sand in them. I can't imagine doing this as your life. I'm thinking back to Oscar last night explaining how he was homeless for 10 years. Imagine that, on the street for 10 years. I'm ready to tap out after less than 12 hours. It's not okay. No one should be homeless in a city that has the resources and the wherewithal to bring people inside for shelter.
I'm really tired. I don't know how to do it. I did about 40 minutes. Take it down. Let's sleep. In the middle of the night, just have to walk around. It is like this.
Well, we got in about 9 or 10 when it really started to rain.
Yes.
And then we tried to hunker down. We started over there, kind of closer to the fence line. But the wind was just too much.
And this ground gets so cold
and hard.
and it's so hard. That's so hard. And there's rocks underneath. It's like every time I would roll over, it's like, oh, that's not comfortable. The biggest concern on these days, anywhere, especially West Coast, we don't get that many these kind of days, but still nights get very cold and temperature goes down almost freezing or below freezing. Body has a system to cope with that, but body can only fight up to a certain extent. For body to function, your body core temperature has to be at a certain point. Below that, your organs cannot function. So when your temperature goes below, say 96, 97, the core body temperature, you start getting hypothermia. But in this kind of weather, temperature can go much lower, like even less than 90, when your every organ is getting affected and some of the muscles start breaking up, your heart can stop, your whole body can react very badly, and if you don't get immediate assistance for that, that's when we see the catastrophes. and they need to be taken care of right away, not like you can wait too long. This is kind of same thing which we sometimes bring people in hypothermia when they are in a cardiac arrest to keep body frozen and kind of stuff so that they stays there. So that is therapeutic, but this is really one of the biggest risks for somebody to be out at night. California gets to 40, 50 every night, even in June, July. But at this time, it's going to be probably about 30 tonight. And that is really to be not totally covered. Even if you're covered and you're outside, your body cannot protect.
Yeah.
So you need to have layered up, you need to find a place that's not facing too much wind, and your body has capability to keep that core temperature so your all organs are functioning.
Well, we need to get warming out of the bed.
All right, thanks, Dr.